What is up, guys, and welcome back to the throtl YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Evan, and today's episode is going to be awesome. So real quick, we're starting out by packing up the ice cream truck. We're doing a charity event this weekend for the Toys for Tots to donate some toys to the kids who are less fortunate. And what better vehicle to bring than the throtl ice cream truck. Ricky and Mickey installed a flat screen TV. This right here is we're gonna be displaying the ice cream we have for sale. Might even pop up the throtl YouTube channel. And if you guys haven't seen this build series, I will put a card to go check it out. Honestly, this thing turned out so freaking rad. It was about a year in the making, but everything up front here is suede and leather, and all of the maintenance has been done. This van drives so nicely, and now it looks the part too. So we've got a commercial freezer in the back. We're gonna load this thing up with ice cream, and we are going to head to Target to go buy a whole bunch of toys for those kids. So we'll fill this whole thing up, and it's gonna be pretty awesome. Also, there's gonna be a car coming today that has really got me thinking about maybe selling the M2. This was a car that I was contemplating buying before the M2 comp, and coming here today, I can't wait to drive it. I know it's 6-speed manual. It's gonna be a lot of fun. You guys will see that a little bit later on in the episode. So stay tuned, sit back, and enjoy.
I know how to love you now.
Barbies for you.
I got some balls for you.
Oh, balls are great. Hey!
Damn, Becker man, what is that?
What do you think? What do you think?
Okay!
What's up, man?
Oh,
woo! Wow, that color is sick. Wow. Dude, that color is sick. What's up, man? How are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Thanks for making the trip. Damn, that's beautiful.
What did Evan do now?
What do you think?
What did Evan do now? Damn!
That throtl orange.
Woo! This thing's fire.
Sick, dude, isn't it?
That interior looks really expensive too.
Let's take a look. Dude, this is nice. These seats are sick. Look at this key.
And then best settings I use, hold down sport mode. So it turns red, and then this exhaust button is actually kind of weird. So when it's red, it means the exhaust is off. So when you start the car, it'll always start off and open.
Yep.
So if you want it a little quieter, you can just hold
press
that down and.
And what's this mode?
So race, for street, I don't really like to use it. It stiffens up the suspension a little bit too much for just daily.
Is like traction control off and stuff like that too?
Everything's off. So, I mean, I really only use race on the track.
So, we'll go for a little drive. You gotta just hold that.
Yeah.
This thing is fun. And what's interesting to me is it seems like it's pretty normal to drive, meaning that, like, yeah, the steering is heavy, which is good. The gearbox is like really direct, but you could drive this car every day. Sounds so good. The sound is amazing. my new car?
You're not allowed to have it.
Dude, this thing's fun.
It's not even yours, dude.
It is.
See, look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's not even. Look at him. What is that?
You're jealous.
Is that stick?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
No way. What the heck? Hey.
Miata?
Whoa. What the heck?
You want to go against the R8? That's it. Almost. This has the same motor we put in the MR2.
Does it?
But it's supercharged, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What the heck? It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, here she is, 2020 Lotus Evora GT. Now this is the cream of the crop when it comes to Lotus. If you've known me, I have two dream cars. One, Lotus Evora GT, two, McLaren. Now, I've driven a McLaren. I have never driven the Lotus Evora GT, and really, this is kind of my first time being like full hands-on with the car and having the car for about a week. So thank you to Tyler and Corey over at Con Media for basically letting me have my dream car for about a week. And then from there, I'm going to decide if, hey, maybe this is the next one for me, and am I ready to part ways with the M2? I'm not really sure. That car has been awesome, super fast. I haven't had any issues with it, but this to me is just, it's more sporty. And as a bonus, and this car is 6-speed manual and super driver focused. I love these seats. They're so awesome. You got the tricolor stitching, carbon fiber on the backs. Let's sit in here. I think one of the reasons why I like Lotus so much is because the interiors are simple. Very driver focused, all the way from the Lotus Elise, the first Lotus I was ever in. Very simple, very driver focused. I think all of them, or almost all of them, are 6-speed manual, and they use the power plant from Toyota Camry, which, interestingly enough, is the same motor that we swapped into our 91 MR2. That car was probably one of the best cars we've done here, in my personal opinion, as far as like sporty feel, incredible handling and responsiveness from a chassis standpoint. Very small, mid-engine, rear-wheel drive car. Good brakes on that car as well. I'm very excited to drive this thing, but before we start it up, I will say the interior is really nice. This has got a lot of suede, a lot of really nice stitching and perforated leather. I like that, hand built in England. That's pretty cool. Lots of carbon fiber like on the door sill. Just a really nice design on the door panel as well. I did notice this is also made out of carbon fiber, and the steering wheel just feels like a racing steering wheel, almost like an aftermarket steering wheel, but does have the airbag in the center. And here we go. 6-speed manual feels very tight and notchy, just really direct feeling. Alpine head unit, that's kind of neat. It almost looks like it's like modified, but I'm pretty sure that's factory. Let's go ahead, fire it up. So if I didn't mention this before, this is the 2GR FE, but this one is supercharged. This car makes over 400 horsepower. It's pretty cool. You can see the engine right from there. Let's pop this trunk. And there it is. It's pretty neat. I mean, it's a pretty compact little setup here. Obviously, you can see the blower right on top. And there we go. These are very small cars. You got a small little trunk here. Really not too much can fit in there. It's just a really sharp car, and of course it's in throttle orange, which is pretty cool too. I love the fender vents. I think that might be specific for the GT. It's also got kind of a curved in fender, almost like the 335i has. And this car, it looks like it does have PPF, which is nice because this section here definitely is going to get a lot of rock chips. The car comes with AP racing brakes, which is awesome. 245/35 19s in the front, and two 95/30/20s in the rear. So we're running a staggered 19/20 setup. It's just a good looking car. Let's take her for a drive, shall we?
Yeah, she gets it.
The throttle response is amazing. And it really does feel like a naturally aspirated car, even though it is supercharged. It does have a little bit of whine, but it's not like overly crazy. Yeah. But just the throttle response is amazing. All right, so honest feedback driving the Lotus Evora GT. What I love most about it is that it's a 6-speed manual, and the transmission and the gear shift is very precise, very notchy. The sound, it sounds so much like the MR2. It's actually kind of trippy. I would say that the whole car feels very similar to the MR2. Very lightweight, very small, brakes are excellent, the sound is good. Overall car that you may think is too small, but when you get in and you drive it, you're like, wow, this thing is like a go-kart. I think that's probably like the best way to describe that car is that it feels like a go-kart that's fast. Like this car is 400 something horsepower, similar horsepower from the factories, the M2, but the power delivery is so much different. So with the BMW, you know, I don't want to say a lot of turbo lag, but you can tell it's a turbo car. This car, it actually feels naturally aspirated because there's power and torque just on demand whenever you want it. And man, it is a lot of fun. It is a great car. I could see myself owning this car for sure. So I have a lot to fill you guys in on. I actually haven't really vlogged in a long time, and that's because stuff's been kind of crazy personally. Chelsea, Penelope, and I just moved. We just moved into our new house. I have a 3-car garage now, so I've got the E36 here. And so far it's been fantastic. Now it kind of gets me wondering what really is the perfect setup for a 3-car garage. So at some point I might do like a complete kind of renovation of the garage, and I was kind of just wondering if you guys would find that interesting, for those of you who do own your own home or potentially even rent, I guess. You know, maybe, because I've never done this before either, maybe I can show the process of picking stuff out, either doing an epoxy or Swiss tracks or something on the floor, cabinets, lighting. You know, I've watched a little bit of Obsessed Garage, and it's kind of got me motivated to really make this garage something awesome. So it is the next morning, and I just got into the Lotus. I'm heading over to the shop to meet Victor and Nate, and we're gonna get the ice cream truck all sorted out, get on the road to Carlsbad, California for the toy drive. So I'm very excited. I love doing this kind of thing. We did one last year, it was so much fun, and yeah, this one should be just as good, if not better. So here we go.
Life is what you make it. I feel like a man's I can't see a way out.
Hey!
What's the retail on one of those?
More than you can afford, pal.
What's the retail on one of those?
More than you can afford, pal.
What are you driving that for? What happened?
Dude, I think the clutch, that's all.
All right, Vic, you're ready for an upgrade, brother. For all these JDM boys, do we do a Datsun project on the YouTube channel? Let us know in the comment section below. Should we?
Jack, you're gonna have to do a Datsun Resurrection.
Datsun Resurrection on the YouTube channel. This thing's pretty cool. This has been Vic's little side project. He even flocked the dash, if you guys can see that, which actually turned out really good.
Nate the ice cream man.
We're off.
We're off, dude. Don't tell Mickey I got banned from drinking sugary drinks in the company cars because I spilled a little bit in the STI. This ice cream truck doesn't even have cup holders.
All right, so a little change of plans. Decided to bring the E92. Kevin just got here with his F30, and TJ is bringing his FD. So we're mobbing pretty deep. This is gonna be pretty fun. I'm excited. The ice cream truck and Sean with Nate and Vic already got on the way. You know, Mickey and Ricky and Rick are meeting us there. So should be good turnout today. So let's get on the road. We're running late.
Meanwhile.
And that's it. That's a wrap on the toy drive. That was a huge success. Now, if anyone is watching this that is interested in donating, I'm gonna put the Toys for Tots address on the screen, or you can feel free to email us and we'll get you all sorted out. Super appreciative of everyone who came out today. It was awesome. It was super fun to actually use the ice cream truck. We gave away a ton of ice cream and all those toys. So, a bit hectic here. I'm gonna sign off now and get back down to the shop, help Victor unload the ice cream truck, and that's gonna be it. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave us a big thumbs up and remember to subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next one. Later.